next guest is a maestro of meat, or a meatstro for short, as I call him. His great new cookbook is called Barbecue 25. You'll not find a better or simpler guide to steak, chicken, ribs, and other delicious animal parts anywhere. From Daisy Mae's Barbecue USA in New York City, please welcome Adam Perry-Lang. Hello, Adam. Well, the book is fantastic. I've been reading it over and over again. You know I enjoy a little barbecue, and what are you going to show us how to do?
Well, you know, I wrote the book because after the hundreds of questions...
Oh, you wrote this book?
I wrote the book.
Great.
I wrote this book after the hundreds of questions that I've had. These 25 recipes kept popping up and up again. So I wanted to do a book that you can wipe, that's windproof, you know,
It is actually, not only can you wipe it, if you get like sauce on it, you can lick the book. Right. It's totally lickable. I mean, for instance, you see if you get sauce on it, it's quite delicious. Yeah. So, okay, so we got some ribs here. What kind of ribs are these?
These are baby back or loin back ribs.
Okay.
Let me teach you how to make a rub, which is really more like just a spice blend. People call it a rub. You know, you don't typically rub the meat, but this is what you do.
Yes, I do.
Can you...
Yeah.
Put the ingredients in the bowl.
Okay, all in the bowl?
Yeah.
All right.
So garlic, salt.
The whole thing, or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
garlic,
great.
salt, a little cumin, brown sugar, chili powder, black pepper. I've got it really done right over here. So
okay.
No.
Oh,
okay. Just mix it together, you know.
You said put it in the thing.
Yeah, you know, what can I do?
Don't do this part at home where you just dump it.
Mix it together.
All right.
Okay, look. Now, this is the technique I call season like rain, okay? So what you're going to do, and I'll do it
because I usually grind it in there.
No. Just
That's not
like
the right thing to do.
No, you want the smoke to kind of get in it. You don't want to get crazy with it. Pack it in.
Make it rain like the rappers do, right?
I keep the membrane. I keep the membrane on.
You keep the membrane on. You don't pull that thing off.
Because it holds it together. You want to make it tender. So it's one of those things that a lot of people do. I don't. It's not necessary.
Okay. All right. Great.
You can try it. Season a little bit.
Look at that.
Yeah, season like rain.
Isn't that nice? And you do a lot of it, or just?
Yeah, you can, because at the end,
it falls off.
You know, just do that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So when you're done with that, this is a 3-step process. This is like, if I could do BBQ 1, this is like the #1 barbecue recipe people ask for.
Ribs,
so,
pork ribs, baby back ribs.
So, oh, wait a minute, I forgot about
that.
This
That's the, was that a loin?
Yeah, that's the pork loin that
you scored earlier.
You see what happens here?
That is beautiful.
See, it creases the surface area, and it just really kind of gets all that flavor in there. So.
Right. That is
anyway,
nice.
So we'll eat that later.
Oh, I'll eat that whole thing right now, believe me. All right. So we throw the ribs on the big green egg, which is a great item to have.
Oh, it's amazing. So versatile. I love it. So you put the ribs on there, close it up, let it go for like 2 hours, let the flavor get in there, and just...
you flip it over at some point?
No, just leave it be.
Really?
Yeah,
don't even flip it over?
Yeah.
Wow,
so after like 2 hours, you got something like this, okay? So it's still kind of, you know, you can kind of feel it. It's not quite done.
Can you overcook baby back ribs?
You can. They'll fall off the bone, which a lot of people say, oh, it's fall off the bone. But there's a point at which it's a little bit too much, okay?
You want to keep a little bit on the bone.
Exactly.
All right.
You want to, like, when you bite it, you know, for just to kind of pull away clean.
Okay.